Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Teri at Holding Your Space, and this is.
Dun, da, da, da. The heart lady today. I got lots of hearts on.
You got a
Hi,
big heart.
everybody. Glad to see you.
No,
Yeah.
welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. Yeah. Hi, Moira. Hi, Christine. How are you?
Hi, ladies.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah. Let me tell you. Talk about a crazy day. So this is Archetypes and Oracles, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. So, it should be interesting, but, hi, Alina, good to see you, and we'll see how it works out. I think it'll be good. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
And,
so
and
hi.
you need to put your thinking caps on, is what I'm asking you to do.
Yeah,
Yes. Yep.
yeah,
Hey,
should be
Teresa.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi,
Absolutely.
Teresa. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
How you
Hi,
doing? How you doing?
yeah.
Niche, how are you?
How you doing?
Hmm.
Hey, Proxy. Emmy J. Hi.
Huh. Hi, Annie Bear.
Annie
Annie Bear's
Bear.
out walking Rosie. I love that. I've still got to. I still have to walk Tyler today. It's beautiful out here.
Oh,
We are
yeah.
like it's 60 degrees. The sun is shining.
That's
Of course,
fabulous.
we
Yeah.
have Super Bowl weather this weekend, so we're going to get a light snow.
Of
But
course, it's going to be in Las Vegas. Is that right? Super
it'll
Bowl.
be in Las Vegas, yeah. But it's our hometown team
Oh, I
playing
know it is.
Kansas City. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. The Kelsey
I,
family is all going to be waiting, and I'm sure. What last year was it? Last year that the two brothers played against each other,
yeah.
but it's not that way this year. Okay.
No, it's not that way this year. And in
Okay.
fact, last year, Mama Kelsey wore a shirt that was like half and half.
Oh,
Her
good for her.
jean jacket was half and half. It was red on one side and green on the other. And
Okay. Yeah.
she is so cute, Mama Kelsey. So my brother has a neurological condition, the one that lives in England, and he
Uh-huh.
already had tickets in Frankfurt to see the Chiefs play somebody else.
Oh.
And my sister-in-law emailed the home office and Mama Kelsey came and met with him and his
Oh,
son and got their
really?
picture taken. They do
Oh
a
my
lot for the
goodness.
community. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Good for
Oh,
them.
me
Yeah.
it's 61 in Michigan. Yeah.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
54 here, which isn't bad. I don't think
No.
54 is so bad either. Yeah. Wow. Hi,
Is it
Millie, Amanda. Yeah.
is it like, cloudy there though in the
Cloudy with a
Northwest?
chance of meatballs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, thanks,
anyway, but
Teresa.
I got an email from our, museum, the Nelson Atkins, and, they said that they made a bet with the museum in San Francisco. I guess we're playing the 49ers.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And, with their, modern museum, and now the loser has to sing to them and, like, do something with a piece of art, either send it to them on loan or something, but
Okay.
they've got
Yeah.
something funny going on.
Cool.
So,
There's usually foods exchanged, aren't there?
yeah, like
Yeah. What would
barbecue.
be a Missouri what would be a Kansas City food that you think would be
Oh, we're the home of Kansas City barbecue. It's a big deal here.
barbecue?
It's,
Okay.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
internationally known, but
Yeah.
Kansas City strip steak too,
Okay.
it's all about the meat. So
And probably San Francisco's vegan, you know?
yeah, send them a
Oh,
lot of ribs there.
oh, yeah. There you go, Jeff. Okay.
Oh, Amanda says her daughter is a Niners fan and her lovely boy is from KC. Should be fun.
Oh, yeah. I remember when, the Seahawks played, the Patriots, which I'm from Boston and, of course, live here, but I'm not a sports fan. I mean, I'm glad everybody is that is, but I'm not. But everybody was, like, on my Facebook yelling at each other because I have friends here and there. So it's crazy. Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, Peter's quoting
Carolyn.
the walrus and the carpenter. Okay.
Is that the Beatles or is that a book
Yeah.
that I don't know about?
Or is
I
that a
don't know.
Harry Nilsson song? I don't know.
Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Julie.
hi,
Good to see
Jules.
you.
Yeah, and
Yep,
Janet. That's
definitely
nice.
ribs. Yeah, few ribs here.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, uh, Barack Obama, when he was president, he'd have them shipped out
Yeah.
sometime.
Did
So,
he? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, Boston, baked beans. Nobody wants that. Or I guess lobster. I guess it was lobster. Yeah, we did
Oh,
lobster.
lobster I would take in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we do, Froxy. We have a few sun breaks.
Yeah.
Better than the rain. Better than the rain. That's right.
Yeah. Happy Friday.
Hi, Jim.
Um, and it's funny, but everything is yeah, kind of heavy here in the Midwest. I mean, it's gotten better. We've got a lot of different immigrants that have moved from all over the world, and that always helps
I bet it does. I
your
bet it
dining
does.
options. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I really loved when I first came to Seattle was I remember walking down the street and there was a pho Vietnamese place
Oh,
that
I
had
love
food for pho.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there's a bubble tea, and then there's ribs, and then it's like an international group of food. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does, Janet. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There's so St. Louis, I used to live in St. Louis too, Janet,
Oh,
years ago. Not for very long, I think 2 or 3 years, but they have an area called the Hill, and it's all Italian. And like
okay.
the best sandwiches, the best salads, the best pizza.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I've been to St. Louis and went up the arch,
Yeah. Anna
and
Jordan.
yeah, yeah, all I know is, where you're walking across at the top, you can walk from one side, I think, down to the other side or something. The wind. Oh my God. Who knew, right?
It's like you're on a swing bridge.
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah,
is like a spaceship in there, isn't it?
it
It's
is.
a
Although I
really
love the windows. You can see out the windows and see so much. It's
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah,
Really. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It's really, really beautiful. It's all about the food, right, Froxy
It's all
Roxy?
about the
Yep.
food. Yep.
Isn't that oh, great, antique mall on the hill. Oh, okay, I'll be back. I'll be back soon. We were
Which
there
reminds me, how's your daughter's shop going? Pretty well?
it's good. She has a market tomorrow.
Oh,
The
good.
name of
Okay.
her thing is, Funky Dragon. She's a dragon baby.
All right. I love
So she's
that.
in
That's
her element this
adorable.
year. Yeah.
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 So,
Hi, Juanita. Good
yeah.
to see you. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, there's a place. Okay.
oh my
Okay,
God.
Jeff's all over the pho. Is it
Yeah.
pho
We
or
have one
pho?
that says, "What the fuck?" What the
Oh,
yeah.
we have one that says Leaning Tower of Pho.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna get to archetypes and, oracles if we want to.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, would
Okay.
you like to start?
Yeah, I'll start. I decided today, instead of bringing up a person's name or somebody that's an example, that I would pull out the cards I believe that person embodies. And
Mm.
each one you might be able to give us an example of. If you think of it, put it in the chat, because you should be working your also on these archetypes. So the first one that card that I get for this particular person is the Avenger. And I have to tell you this, there's light and dark qualities. This person has all the dark qualities. So I'm going to let you know, though. So the Avengers could be a person that needs to balance the scale of justice, but they do it aggressively. Pursue war criminals or corporations. But it also could be resorting to violence, from acts of eco-terrorism to bombing abortion clinics. So the shadow attribute is returning
Oh,
to violence in the name of a cause. Okay. So the Avenger is here. And of course, we know about the TV show, The Avengers, right? Which
yeah.
is what they do. But anyway, if you can think of anybody that might be here, I would say Marge is probably like this. Marge Taylor Greene. She's
Oh my
probably the
gosh, yeah,
Avenger. She is. But
right?
I'm going to just give you the rest of the attributes here. Okay. So
I
there's
I've
that.
got somebody in my head, but I'm not gonna
I
say
bet you
anything.
do. Okay. The next one I get is a bully. It's
Yeah.
a bully. Yep. And this person conceals deep fears behind verbal abuse.
Oh. Wow.
There's a lot of people like that. And there could be people in your own life that might be like that. But there you go. There's that one. We have the wounded child. It could be a really good thing, but there's different types of children. But in this particular one, the wounded child looks for a habit of blaming everything for their dysfunctionality. So they blame everybody else.
Yeah.
But a
It's
lot
never
of
their
that comes
fault.
from childhood trauma or the way they were treated as a child. And, you know, their good attributes would be they could be more awakened or compassionate or learn more forgiveness. But some of them can get stuck in the negative. So there's that one.
Yeah.
All
Almost
right.
like a narcissist, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 The next one is the destroyer. And it says intoxication with destructive power and destroying others' dreams or potentials. That's the negative. It could be as a benefit. It could be when releasing that's what's limiting us. Therapists could destroy the illusions about ourselves. So we could take all of these and turn them if we really wanted to. There's some people that will never do that. They'll only sit and operate in their shadow. All right. The next one is God.
Ooh.
A dictator or a despot or uses physical attractiveness to get what he wants or she wants without returning any love.
Oh, now I got a new idea of who it is. Do you guys have any guesses in the chat? Let us know
Yeah.
if
Let me
you're
know what you
hitting
think. Hi,
something.
Juno. It's
Hey,
nice to
Juno.
see you and Sonia.
Oh, you're lurking.
Hedonist is the next one. And
Yep.
this is somebody that pursues pleasure without regard for other people or one's health or one's well-being. So it's doing something they know better than to do, but just does it anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I got just two more. Next one is the trickster. Is the trickster. And this one here manipulates others through duplicity. If they turned it around, they could transcend this behavior, but I don't think they want to. I think they enjoy being that trickster spirit and just doing whatever it is that they want.
Yeah.
Finally, the last one. Yeah.
Christine.
The victim.
Oh, always.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
We all could be, everyone has this archetype, but it's important to learn how to recognize our attitudes in ourselves or others and then act accordingly. Okay. So this person doesn't recognize that they whine and they are victimized and everything is always repeated over. And you got it right. This is Donald Trump. But look at all the things. Look at, oh, your ex, Willow. Uh-oh. No wonder he's an ex. Yeah. All of these attributes
Wow.
in one stinking person. And they're all the negative ones, all the negative attributes. When I started looking through them, I wasn't really thinking of him because who wants to talk about him anyway? But I thought as I started to see the victim and this and that, I'm going, oh, there's a very definite pattern here. And all of it is the negative attributes. It's just horrible. It's just, and he would change every one of these if he would recognize that but he doesn't have that recognition. And I think part of that is from his wounded childhood, because I really do believe he was very wounded. His mother was not the greatest. His father wasn't the greatest either. But can there be more than one Trump? Well, I hope not, Froxy. But it could be that this is also Putin, that this is maybe also every dictator.
Erdogan, Putin.
Yeah.
Who's the guy in South America?
Oh, Bolsonaro.
Yeah.
Bolsonaro and Viktor Orban. And there were other people that are now dead, of course, that exhibited all of these things too. Hitler, for sure, Mussolini. But wow, I wouldn't want all that negativity on me. That would be, and the thing that really cracks me up, I think, was the hedonist, because he isn't a hedonist that like buys fancy fancy food. He buys everything at McDonald's and he thinks it's fine. And it's so bad for him. And he's so heavy and he snorts Adderall and all that stuff. So anyway, I didn't want you to have to throw up at lunch here, but I do think it's important. And I kind of like finding somebody through the cards this way and looking at it that way.
Me too. I think that's interesting.
It is interesting. Yeah. Thank you.
Amanda Carol, I think it's a lot of sensitives or empaths, and certainly nurses. I think oftentimes attract healers.
Yeah,
and I say just nurses, healers attract narcissists because we think we can help them.
We can help them. That's right.
We think we can save them. Yeah.
So Froxy said, "Is it his parents' fault or his free will?" Well, it was his parents' fault to begin with, but you always have free will to change whatever it is that you want to change. But you have to recognize you have the problem. And I think he's a very insecure man. So, thank you. I got this shirt at Shine, whatever it is, SHI. It was $4.54.
Get out. It's adorable. And you got the earrings. And do you have a headband on?
I have. This was something maybe I got it earlier. I can't remember. Yeah. So
it's super cute.
Yeah, it seems fun. It's fun.
Yeah, everybody says that it looks adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna throw you a little party. Willow Love is getting final divorce here coming up on the 12th. So I've got you on my calendar, Willow, for party time.
Really? You're getting divorced on the 12th? Oh, you only have a few days left. Good for you, girl. It sounds like your ex, though. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, Proxy.
Yeah. I have exes like that too.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, that's why we do.
My first two were so red that they're MAGA people. Can you even believe that? Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was going to be Lizzie Borden.
Oh, you did? Well, yeah. She has some of those attributes. So,
she did. Yeah. And she was a victim, and she had to have been something else. Hey, Candy.
Yeah.
Divorce party for sure. Yeah. Anyway, wow. So that was a good one.
They were different. But there were some qualities. He has so many bad qualities that it's hard. I couldn't have picked just one or two anyway, because there are just so many of them. So
yeah, I know.
So who you got for us today?
Well, I have pulled. I don't think you guys will guess her because she's kind of off the beaten path of radar for a lot of people.
All right.
And I happened to see an incredible documentary on her this week, I've got to say. So I kind of got that easy, and I was like, she's incredible. She's just phenomenal. Anyway, I'm going to do June Carter Cash.
Okay.
So she was amazing woman. She was a superstar in her own right before she met Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
And that's what she's known as. She was a singer, a songwriter, an actress, studied with Lee Strasberg in New York, a comedian, and won 5 Grammys on her own without him. So she was Johnny's second wife, and he was her third husband. So she had him beaten a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was born in the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia, and her family was the Carter family, and they were quite famous. They were like the first family of country music. And she became a star. She started singing with them at 10 years old. When they broke up, she and her sisters and her mom, Maybelline. I don't know if that song has anything to do with her. Maybelline, why can't you be true? I love that song.
Yeah.
And
yes,
anyway,
June Carter. Yeah,
June Carter, right in. And so she was anyway. So she started singing with them, and they were quite famous. And they toured around, and she met Johnny Cash, I think, 10 years before they started working together. And she was the superstar at the Grand Ole Opry every weekend. And he was like the nobody, just coming on his first time. So, okay. So She was married twice. The first guy was like a superstar in country music. His name, I'll find it, Carl Smith. He was a huge star at the time. And she was already a solo star. And she was kind of a comedian. Like, she wasn't the best singer at the Opry, but she was the funny person. She made herself different from everybody else. And she was the only one that kind of stood up with the men all the time. And did the small talk and all that. All the other girls were just kind of pretty and beautiful and singing.
She was one of the guys, huh?
She was one of the guys, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, they divorced, and she decided she wanted something different. She took her daughter they had together. They went to New York. She was studying acting. She was in plays. She was in television, doing all sorts of things. And she met Elvis at this time, and she was actually his tutor when he was getting ready to go to Love Me Tender for acting.
Oh,
She helped him. Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Anyway, they toured together.
Mm-hmm.
She got pregnant. Nobody knows who the dad is. Came back and at the time she was flying back every weekend to do the Grand Ole Opry out of New York. So she and her daughter came back to Nashville, and she got married right away to somebody, a nice gentleman. Mm-hmm. And they divorced a while later. I think they were married for a while. And that's when she was already touring with Johnny.
Oh,
and
okay.
So that was something that happened, right? They fell in love, and then he got divorced a year later. And, she went through all these things that women weren't supposed to do. They certainly weren't supposed to get divorced twice.
Right.
They weren't supposed to have anybody out of wedlock. None of the other country stars were like out there studying with Lee Strasberg and, and Cafe Society in New York City. So she comes back. She's with Patsy Cline all the time. They're babysitting each other's kids. And she's hanging out with Eartha Kitt here and there and just doing all sorts of things that was kind of unheard of. And now everybody kind of mixes it up. They're always doing that. So she helped Johnny in and out of being, what's it called? An addicted. Like, he had all these demons, and she kind of gave up everything. Like, she had been the superstar, and she should have been a superstar in her right, but she gave that up and went on the back burner. Yeah, they got married in a fever, right, Sonia? And she's the one that actually wrote Ring of Fire, his most famous song. So she's very accomplished.
I like Walk the Line. I love the movie with Joaquin and Reese Witherspoon. I thought it was so wonderful. So
yeah, it was so well done, wasn't it? So she came back and made a show, or not a show. She made an LP called Press On when she was 70 by herself, and won 5 Grammys for that. And then she died a short time later, and Johnny died like 4 months after her. But
they were still married.
They were still married. Yeah, they'd had tough times, I think.
I know they had.
Addictions.
Yeah.
Do
you think that child was Elvis's?
Nobody's ever saying.
Nobody's ever said, huh? Was it a boy or a girl? Do you know?
It was a girl. She had 2 girls, and then they had one boy together. She and Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Wildwood Flower. Yeah. Her Press On was all Carter songs. Like Wildwood Flower, and really beautiful. So time for genetic testing, right, Anne? Maybe someday we'll find out. It could be that it was the father, the guy she got married to, but it was 8 months after they married. So whatever.
Oh,
okay. So
I love that. I really do. I love she has, like you say, she was her own woman, but she just happened to be born at the wrong time when women, you have to step back for the man, so
right. And yet they're doing it to Taylor today, aren't they?
I know they are.
They are doing
it. Never ends.
It never ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to be her own person, and she wasn't going to be told anything.
Yeah.
Right,
Yep. There you
Carolyn
go,
Baker?
Carolyn.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So what
yeah.
archetypes do you got for her?
What don't I have for her? I have the femme fatale.
Okay. Oh,
I mean,
yes.
she was
Yeah,
working it. She was
she
working it.
was.
She liked
Yep.
it. She'd go there.
Yep.
She was a pioneer.
Yep. She
So
was.
she was out there, passion for doing and creating what is not done before. And
Uh-huh.
in some respects, she was a hedonist too. So she liked her sensuality. She
Mhm.
inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life and celebrates the beauty in itself.
But she was the positive element. I mean, there's always the positive and the negative element.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, the other one was all negative, but
it was
yeah.
all the negative. Yeah. She was the rebel,
Uh-huh.
the liberator, the
Yeah.
visionary,
Yeah.
the heroine. I'm
Woo.
going to say she was the queen.
Yeah.
And then later on, she was the companion.
Oh,
So,
she's carrying a lot on that load, but women do.
yeah.
Women always carry a lot.
Yeah.
That's
That's why we always are trying to do 10 things at once,
yeah.
which they say is not good for your brain. It's one of the worst things you can do. And yet we're taught as we're young to multitask.
Yeah. And they say
Yeah.
women are the only ones that can really do it well. And I mean, I can't even interrupt him when he's doing something because I'm doing this,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. Hi, Sherry.
Hi,
Nice to see
Sherry.
you.
How are you,
Happy Mardi
beautiful?
Gras. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Happy Mardi Gras. Oh,
Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday is what that is.
man, I can't wait.
Mhm.
My kids went to Catholic church, and they always had these guys come and do. They were called crispy cakes, not Krispy Kremes, but
Oh,
crispy
yes.
cakes,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
they'd flip the pancakes for them.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Fox Roxy. Women always seem to be the catalyst for so many men, and there are those that are strong and independent. Yeah.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's like I was teaching a class in diversity about witchcraft in Scotland, and I was talking about this yesterday with Diana, and they were, everybody's like, "Oh my God, they only blame the women. They burned the women, this and that." And I'm like, "Yeah, and they're still burning the women. The men are burning the women. They're taking away their health care and their rights to choose what they want for themselves." So it's like all of these things. We think we've come so far, and then we end up going back to some point again, and we don't make as much progress as we should for some
You
reason.
really don't.
They're
Yeah.
afraid of us. They're afraid
Yeah.
of us, our power.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Willow. That's wonderful. That's
Yeah. I
wonderful.
am the storm.
I
I love
am the
them.
storm. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh. Hi,
So
Valerie. Hi.
parades start
How are you?
tonight. Oh,
Oh,
party, party, party.
do they have a parade in where you live, Sherry, or is it just in New Orleans? Or do they have it like in where you live and then Baton Rouge and a few other places? I
Mm,
don't know if the whole state does it or not, but that's really cool. Yeah.
that is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Chinese New Year, right?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So it's I got some stuff. We have friends in Nepal, and they
Mhm.
sent me Happy Lazar today. It's
Oh,
it's the beginning of their new year too.
sure.
They celebrate
Sure.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The year of the wood dragon, right?
Yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we want that class. Aley, can you teach that to us?
Wow. It's amazing. What really surprises me about the classes is that I teach it at online, but it's from a online school in New Hampshire. And I get people all over the country that take it that are doing everything online at that school. But in some of the states that they're coming to me from, they don't allow it in their state. So in other
Oh,
words, like Florida, you can't teach a diversity class, but I might have a student from Florida taking the class. So
wow.
this is pretty
Wow.
sad.
That's really sad.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
dog Mardi Gras.
Yeah. That is a really good Mardi Gras parade.
I bet.
It's
I
down
bet.
at, it's I wanna say Lafayette Square, but I think it's Laclede's.
Uh-huh.
Janet? I can't remember,
Oh,
but it's a
wow.
really cool open air market.
That reminds me of what they do here at the racetrack, the dog track. They have the corgi races. I mean, they have the greyhounds, but this is a joke, and they have the corgi races,
Those
and
little short
yes,
legs,
my
got long
daughter has
legs.
one with their legs are this long, and it's so cute. Oh my goodness, it's just for fun, It isn't.
Yeah,
It isn't competitive. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it is. It
Oh,
is.
and
What is it,
Soulard.
Cozumel? Wow.
Yeah, I would love that,
Oh,
Liz.
that is awesome.
Yeah, that's
I'm
one more
glad.
reason to go to Cozumel.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Sure.
Soulard. Now I
Yep.
remember. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, Janet. I've had a corgi and my daughter does. We love them. They're wonderful. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I love your kitty cat, though. What a beauty. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Mhm.
cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, right? I just eat the whole time too, Anne. It's so good down there. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, really, Teresa? Wow.
Hubby
Well, that
works with
might be
the
it
sunrise.
might be because your hubby is a adult and it's through his job, but at the colleges, they don't allow it. Yeah, they
Man.
took that in the dictionary. They took the diction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, it is a short race, Sonia. My father would
Everybody's so
say
funny.
my father would say, "Those little legs are like pistons," just running. Uh,
That's
oh, they have
funny.
all the Mardi Gras beads at the dollar store. So my daughter went to Mardi Gras when she was in college. That's the thing you do, during break, and she had like 5 people in her car, people in the trunk, and all this, and everybody's, of course, drinking and drinking. But what they do is they get very drunk. Oh, it is? Oh, okay, Teresa, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, but if you have beads, and the guys would come with a lot of beads, they would say to the girls, "Show us your,"
Yeah.
and then they'd throw the beads and they'd get all the beads. And of course, the girls are so drunk, they're, "Sure, I'll show them. I want some beads."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
and so that was a big deal, like maybe 20 or 30 years ago that why can't women walk around
Right.
without a shirt on if men can, you
Correct.
know? And I
Yes,
and
they're
I
just
think
fat
it's
glands.
yeah. Yeah, the twins, Christine.
Uh,
Right? I love that. That's
yeah,
hilarious.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Pep, I can't say it. Perpetuate. Blah, I can't say it all of a sudden. Okay.
Perpetuity.
Perpetuity. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
welcome. Well, some days
Gosh, if
I'm
I
like,
can get it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Flashing is strictly a New Orleans thing. Okay. So
Oh,
I'll come
okay.
to your Mardi Gras, and I'm sure I'd have a better time anyway. Do
Yeah.
you have crawfish étouffée? That's what I remember.
Mm,
Everybody loves to eat crawfish. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I like them when they're already shelled. I don't really want.
I understand. Yeah.
Oh, Froxy says they banned the dictionary because they didn't want to know what the definition of vomit was. Okay. Oh my
You
God.
look up the word vomit, and there's a picture of Trump in the dictionary.
Hmm. Yep. Don't you know it?
Oh, you have
Yeah.
everything. Well, there you go. That's
Nice.
wonderful. Yeah.
Nice. So if anybody wants a card, we can do that, but we can
Yeah.
talk about food all day, honey.
We could. I also have some new moon. Tomorrow's the new moon, and I have some new
Oh,
moon cards. If you'd like a new moon card, let me know. Otherwise, I just have,
yeah.
I have my regular ones. But make sure you set your intentions for what you'd like to see by the full moon. I hope I'm right, Valerie. She's in the chat still. But set them up, and then tomorrow when you do your little ceremony, which a lot of people are like, well, I don't know how to do ceremony. I don't, and it's like whatever you do will be right. So don't ever fear that. You will know what to do. Okay, here we go. We got
Yeah.
lots of cards. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So how about you do the cards, regular cards or whatever, and I'll do
Okay.
the new moon cards.
Okay.
Which
That sounds great.
All righty.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna be
You're gonna be busy for a bit.
I got my secretarial duties or my executive functions here that I have
All
to take
right.
care
So
of.
let's see here. think I saw somebody's. Hold on. I'm going into the back chat. So Juno wants a card, but not a new moon card. All right, Christine Fryer. This is for you, Christine. All right. So I have happiness without. And it says, I am at peace with all forms of creation, asking nothing of others that I cannot provide for or by myself. As I release judgment and expectation of others, I find a state of divine acceptance and allowance within that heals myself and my ancestors. And so this particular card resonates with peach aventurine, the stone, and bergamot. And bergamot is Earl Grey tea, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So happiness without, you got the number 39. And if you take that down, it becomes an 11, which is a master number. So, yeah, be at peace with yourself and know that whatever your intention is that you're wanting to manifest, that it's out there for you and will be working for you in order to do that. All right.
Okay. Oh, did I just goof that up?
Well, could you just, so that was for Christine. So just take hers off there and then go back to Juno. There you go. Yeah. You didn't screw anything up. Everything's fixable.
Yeah. Okay. There we go, Juno. Oh, let me do Christine real quick, though, even though, because I didn't pull one for her. Actually, I did pull this. I pulled plunge for you, Christine. Ooh, so whatever you're doing, just plunge on in. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. Look at all that blue light energy.
I know, it's gorgeous. It makes me want to dive in, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's stunning. Yeah, it's stunning. Okay, and Juno. Let's see here. Juno, I pulled the Knight for you. And the light attributes are loyalty, romance, chivalry, and a love of honor. And so, and that's so you, right? Yeah,
that's true.
You're so about the cause and about the wisdom and the light. Mm-hmm. So perfect card for you.
I get you the calling of the soul. You've got a calling of your soul and you are working it. It almost looks like castles in the air here because it is a shadow of this earthbound, these cupolas and so forth. But it's saying that you're building on the other side as well as building here in the physical, and your soul is being called, and you've been reaching that and working on that soul call. So, there you
go. The light around that is amazing.
I love these cards. They're called the Path of Light, and it's wisdom through the Bhagavad Gita.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking for those Path of Light.
Nice.
Yeah. And then Illumination Portal says, follow your heart, release all that is not served by writing it down, burn that paper, write all your intentions to create your new life and these new energies set with your heart.
Thanks, Val.
Thank you, Val. That's amazing. That's beautifully said.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Julie would like a card, please.
All right, Julie.
And we're probably full, you guys. If you see anybody coming in.
Ooh, Julie, you got a beautiful card. It's called Wealth of Beauty. It says, I enjoy beauty within and without. I see myself as beautiful and view the world around me as a mirror of my own divine beauty. I appreciate the beauty around me and seek to create new beauty with every thought and expression. And you know what? We all are beautiful. We are all beautiful. Our external, we may look at that and go, we're just as beautiful as each other. We are beautiful inside and out, and we have to recognize the beauty and not look at the flaws. Not that you are, Jules, but it's a reminder. Thank you.
Yeah. Hilda, I'm going to try to get you in. I'm going to put you in there and we'll see if we can. So I get I love these cards. Did you give me these cards? I think you did.
The healing, is it the healing waters? Is that what that one is?
Yeah, healing
Yeah,
waters.
I
Yeah,
might have. Yeah,
yeah,
they're
these are so
beautiful. I know.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's let it rain. So this to
Mm,
me is all about surrender. It's allowing what is inevitable, trust. So, just letting yourself over to the energy,
yeah.
Julie. And I love that in that cloud, it looks like there's a face, right?
Yes, and
And
also there's a rainbow in
yeah,
the cloud. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So being aware of things, I mean, just
Yeah,
letting it flow. So
absolutely.
beautiful. Yeah.
And that's the beauty around. So you're recognizing the beauty within and without of yourself, but also the beauty that's all around you, even in the mist. There you go.
Right.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Usually I'm pretty good. But then when I wake up in the morning, I'm like,
Oh,
what? How did I get in that body? I totally
no.
am.
We're all our own worst critics, Teri. You know that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We did her. We did
we did
Christine.
Christine.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay.
we did. Yeah.
Teresa Ford.
All right,
Thank you.
Teresa. All right. Mhm. I'm being called to the Buddha cards for you. Okay. Mm. So here's your card, Teresa. It says determination. It is you who must make the effort. The master only points the way. That's what the Buddha says. At its core, determination embodies the mental quality of lasting endurance, the physical quality of healthy, vibrant earth energy, and the spiritual quality that comes with knowing you are moving in the right direction. So you're on the path and you're moving forward.
Wow.
That's fabulous.
Ooh. Teresa, I get Dreamweaver.
Ooh, now I'm going to hear that song.
Dreamweaver.
Gary Wright. That's right.
Right? Emergence, wish, visualize, conceive. So,
Ooh.
and look at that animal spirit there with the moon. Is that the moon or the earth?
That's the moon. Yeah.
Okay, there you
Wow.
go. There you
All
are.
right.
Man, work it. That talk about strength, and that's you,
Yeah,
Teresa. She does
it
have so
is.
much strength.
She does have so much. She's a great teacher.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's amazing. Okay, did we do Willow yet?
Not yet.
Okay, there we go. Willow,
New
new moon
moon.
card. Dancing alone
With a
out
song in
in
my
my
heart.
heart. New moon.
Oh my, you got the wealth of protection for your new moon card, which is the intention says, I'm eternally protected by forces seen and unseen who conspire to ensure my safe passage through life. I love that. They conspire. I am blanketed by the expansive protection of spirit guides and ancestral beings who love and safeguard me no matter my age or location. The stone is a black tourmaline and white sage is the oil. And if you end up doing any ritual, Willow, and you know what? I would say that since you're starting a brand new beginning on Monday, in that you're getting divorced, you should do a bit of a ceremony afterwards to clear out use some smudge if you can. If you can't have smoke, maybe you can find some spray smudge. But if you don't have to have those things, you could go in and just do a salt bath, use Epsom salts or something. But
Yeah,
cleanse yourself
spray.
and ask for a new beginning. There you go. Yep.
Yeah,
Spray is wonderful.
yeah, yeah. So, Willow, I get divine. So
Ah,
here you are. You're recalibrating. So you're
uh-huh.
reconnecting with who you really are.
Uh-huh.
Connect, stabilize, personify. And this is the new you walking through that on Monday. A new woman.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
I
Yeah.
do too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
that. I think I'll take that portal. I'm going. We're all going with you, Willow.
We're all going. That's right. Well, we're behind you anyway. So there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
All
We'll
right.
be your parade.
There'll be a parade. That's right. All
Emmy
right. So
J would
Emmy
like a
J.
card.
Ooh. MEJ, I got the disciple card for you, and I absolutely love this because it is almost, you see the heart next to the person that's sitting there and sort of looking up at the trees. There's a fire, there's another heart there, there's lights as though they're in the tree. And you actually, the roots are almost external that you can see are going down deep into the earth, but are also above it. And so I think that they're saying, you are working hard as a disciple of, not a person, not a concept, but your own spiritual path, which is everybody's is different. And they're saying, thank you for the work you're doing. And they're sending you love. They're saying it's, you've already uncovered the underneath part. And then as you move forward in your Kundalini rises, you're going to be up here and out in space somewhere, having a great astral trip.
Yeah, it looks like orbs up there in that.
It does, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I get the wellspring for you. And I don't know if you can see her or not, but it's like she's just curled up in that womb and she looks like she's inside that tree, getting ready to sprout out, doesn't she?
Another tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
So there you are.
There you
Getting ready. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. So I love that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sonia would like a card.
All right, Sonia. Ooh, I'm going to see if I can pull an elemental card for you.
Oh.
I haven't really used this deck, but. Actually, this is kind of quirky, but I like it. It says finish, merriment and elf. And look, this elf is making sort of, it looks like a cane, a walking cane. And it's saying, enjoy the elementals, enjoy utilizing everything. This is a little elf. And so he's one of them, but there are so many different ones. He's saying, and I'm thinking of the Keebler elves, where you underneath the door.
Cookies,
but
yeah.
He says, just enjoy it. It's so much fun. Enjoy every little bit of the fun that the elementals bring into your life. So there you go.
Wow. The joy. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I'm getting, you're getting another portal too with me, Sonia. So there's this beautiful being and she's walking into her light. So very ethereal. Hope. This is all about hope. Anticipate, aspire, and foresee. And this was a twofer. So they stuck together. And the next one is the illusionist. So I think that's having fun with energy right there. Spellbind. Yeah. Spellbind.
Good.
Revamp. Unveil. So yeah, that fits right in with that little guy. That cute little person. All righty. And then Amanda Carroll.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm going to pull a fun one.
You know what, Amanda? I pulled these. They're called the Earth Shadow Oracle cards. And this one here is very interesting because it's a shell. It's a shell. The kind, what are these? These have a specific name, don't they? They're like a fan shell, I think. Yeah. It's called a fan shell. And I always love collecting them if I'm walking on the beach. But it says here, the exterior, it looks like you can take your armor down, your mask down, or anything that you may have been hiding. I know you've been working with your getting jobs and so forth and so on. And some of them haven't really gone well for you. But I think the one you're working with right now is allowing this to happen, where you can just be who you are and not what everybody else wants you to be. So I'm just going to say, release any kind of worry over how you're perceived, because I think you're perceived really well. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So talk about release. I get freedom for you. This card is coming up again and again this week. And
really,
I think this is something that we're all working on,
I think you're right.
Moon. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's in the stars.
Yeah.
So Val will tell us if that has anything to do with that new moon. But I feel like we're getting free, setting free.
Well,
letting
then,
go.
or you could at least say, I taught a putty tat, right?
I thought I did.
I did. What a putty tat. High galactic fire.
Hi, Galactic Fire. I would love a card, please.
All
You got
right.
it.
I think this is one of the most beautiful cards that I have ever seen. It's called Responsibility, and
Wow.
it's like a fire at the bottom, but it also could be considered. It almost looks like one of those calla lilies, you know.
Yeah.
But look at the tree and how the branches are. Very, very circular, circular, and that's the dragon energy, because dragon is very circular. They can't make quick turns. They have to go around in circles. So I'm thinking here that whatever movement that you've been making is very circular, but you are moving. You are taking responsibility for that which you want to know and be. And they're just admonishing you and reminding you that they're happy, that they're glad that you are doing that, and they sending you lots of love. I don't know.
That's a beautiful card.
Actually, this is believe it or not, this is a hole in the tree that you can look through, but it doesn't look like it from here. It looks more like either a calla lily or a fire, but it doesn't really matter. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I get the healer. So cleansing, healing. And there she is standing in all her beauty. She, working with all that energy, just like the dragon. So
I have to say, when you hold that card up, it looks like the woman is moving back and forth. Is everybody seeing that?
She does, doesn't she?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Aley, I haven't shown it on YouTube yet. Well, except it was on meditation yesterday, but we had an orb that showed up, and she had a face too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But that woman is moving side to side. And I saw it in another one of your cards that you put up as well. Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of energy coming in, you guys. I mean, we are just all on fire with this
blowing people off of cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. Yes.
2 million people.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello, the beautiful Carolyn.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so this is from the Oracle at Delphi, a different Oracle deck, Carolyn, and it says here, wow, there's a maze at the bottom, and the seeker is going into the maze, and they want you to know that you are protected, you are defended, and you are sheltered in this maze of life by the beautiful angels up above you. Look at that.
Wow.
It's like you'll find the right way to go through this maze to get to the middle of the maze, and you don't have to worry. And they'll even show you the way out if that's what you want. But they want to show you that the guardian spirit is always with you.
Yeah, and that looks like sacred design too, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Because you're the miracle worker, Carolyn. You've got miracles.
There you go.
And that's what she does. She
does.
looks at light and she sees things. She knows what's there. So it's beautiful. And she's posing beautifully.
I know it. She has that sword to cut through all the bad stuff. Yep. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Liz and Awe. Mm-hmm. I'll take a card. Whoa. What happened to you, Liz? Wait a minute. Let me get that back. There it went. Okay. What the heck was last night about? Okay.
I pulled a card for you from the new moon energies. And it says here, Maestra Love, or like master, but M-A-E-S, like a maestro, like a orchestrate. Yeah. I express gratitude for the healing and the healers who offer wisdom, support, and nourishment from their medicine work and deep connection to source. I honor those in the physical as well as the spirit world, including plant maestras and other wisdom keepers. I carry their wisdom forward through my own actions, thoughts, and fire. And the essential oil, which is another great smudge, is Palo Santo, which is one of my very favorites. So there you go, Maestra Love.
Wow.
Very nice.
Huh. So I get for you, Liz, this beautiful card. It's about the circle, and coming full circle. So, and I think this is talking about last night. Whatever that's going on has come full circle. You're calibrating, assemble, hold, initiate. So, and she gets a lot of that shaman energy down there in Mexico, and I feel like that's really coming in.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's such
Yeah.
I can imagine between the sun and the surf and all the ancestors that have walked that land. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Juno. Oh, okay. We already got Juno, didn't we?
Juno. Yep, we did.
Okay. And then Anja. Hi, Anja. Anja. Thank you.
Anja Ashdown. Anja, I hope you're feeling better. I still got it in the nose, but I'm working it. I hope you are too.
Yeah.
All right. So you have the Buddha card of Dharma. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my Lord. And there he is, the Buddha sitting amongst the flowers. And it says, Dharma can only be learned by direct experience. It educates the heart and liberates the mind. Dharma is divine wisdom. It is a heart and mind system of learning. With your heart open, you can be aware of the universal truths amidst your struggles and suffering. It gives you the power to turn your experiences around, knowing that there is a purpose to your life that is gently unfolding. And I think this is a wonderful card for a reminder for everybody. Once we know that the struggle that we're going through or the suffering that we are going through is only temporary, then we're able to get through it. And of course, the good times are only temporary as well, but there's nothing wrong with that. It balances out eventually.
Yeah. And I'm getting the Alchemist. So this is a stunning card. So something is blossoming. To me, this signifies Kundalini energy, Anja, and change, refract, infuse, transmute. But once that blossoming happens, and that energy comes up, it's like that that's an Ace of Wands, yeah? Yeah, it is. So new beginnings.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot in that one card.
There is a lot. I love the the circular around the sword.
Yeah,
so much energy.
Right, the divine feminine and the divine masculine.
Correct. Yeah, and the balancing of the two. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, BJ. I would appreciate a moon card, please. And thank you, Aley.
All right. Thank you, BJ. All right. Well, Carolyn and Peter are going to be on the scavenger hunt. If you haven't seen the scavenger hunt on Thomas and Hershey's channel, you have 40 minutes, I think it is. And they ask you to find a card that looks like this. It's a little stressful, but and Sherry and I did it a couple of weeks ago. And I mean, there's like 20 prompts. I think I found 5, but there only 4 were any good. And she found 4. Anyway, I beat her only by 1, and there were 20 of them. So yeah, crazy. All right. So for you, BJ, I get a healed ego. I make decisions based on my heart and not on my mind, which allows me to transcend ego and self-importance in favor of truth and clarity. I release the need for control, and in doing so, I allow for magic to unfold in my life. The stone is a gold sheen obsidian, and the oil is a lemon balm. There you go. So,
wow,
from the new moon.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I get mediumship, BJ.
Ooh.
So I don't know if this is something that you're looking at, but perhaps you're looking at past lives and the Akash. So calumniate, consult, connect, convey. Look at where you've been and where you're going.
How wonderful.
Interesting. These are beautiful. And it's so heartfelt with that pink light, isn't it?
I know. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lots of
Magical.
love, BJ. That's
That's
beautiful.
right, Valerie. Follow our hearts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Mm.
Sonia. Did we
Hi,
do
Sonia.
Sonia? I don't
No,
think we did.
we
Did
did a
we?
different Sonia.
Did
Yeah.
it, that's right. The
Yeah.
different Sonia.
The different Sonia. The J Sonia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Val says that card is exactly our way forward, Aley. Follow our
Mhm.
hearts. It's
Mhm.
beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love this. So the path is right here in front of you, Sonia. And it's saying here moderation. So getting to the destination is not recommended in a fast way. It's recommended in a very slow, methodical way. In other words, enjoy the journey, because once you get to the destination, then you wish you were on the journey again. I mean, when we always have another destination, but if we just spend too much focus on what's at the end, then we miss everything that's around us. So it's asking you to take care that you do things in moderation. Don't push yourself too much, and eventually you'll get there, and you'll enjoy the journey as you do.
That's so beautiful. Wow.
Mhm.
I love
Yeah.
those are my kind of steps too. Long and shallow. They're just
So
perfect.
BJ says she is taking the Akash class tomorrow with Val, of which I'm also administering with her because I usually work with her. So we'll see you there, BJ. I'm excited. That's
BJ,
fun.
it's so good. I've taken it. And you come out of there just knowing how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
It's awesome. Hi,
So
Hilda.
I'm getting sorceress for you, darling.
Ooh.
So here you go. Summon, conjure, weave, enchant. And she has a spider web there that she's weaving. So
Hmm.
I think she's manifesting with this, the
Yeah.
sorceress. So working
Wow.
with your manifesting skills.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Jules wanted to know if you have your Amazon gift list put up. I said I do.
Oh,
But do you
I
have it?
don't.
Oh, you need to.
I need to. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and this is the last one. We are so efficient.
We're
I
very
mean,
efficient.
we just
Yeah.
rock it, don't we?
And Hilda, I'm glad you came in just when you did, so you can get a reading, because I know that you don't always get them, or you're too late or whatever. And I'm glad that we could include you today. The photos and your cards keep moving. They do. The photos keep
Isn't that
moving.
I'll tell you what, there's so much energy in this room. Doing the
Oh, Carolyn, good.
the stuff
Okay.
every day. Yeah,
All
Carolyn's
right.
taking the course too.
All
But yeah,
right. Yeah.
everything's just been kind of crazy lately, but in a really good way.
Uh-huh.
Hilda. Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got, Hilda. Ooh. All right. You got the pure concentration card, which is a Buddha card. And there's the Buddha.
Oh.
It says here, thought is energy. Active thought is active energy. Concentrated thought is concentrated energy. Through thought concentrated on a definite purpose becomes power. I love that. Awareness comes from the purity of concentration. This enables you to honor the rising and falling of things without getting caught in the downward spiral of destructive emotions. Consciously focus on where your mind is in relation to what reality is. And after I'm thinking about those cards bouncing this way and that way, we are seeing pure concentration in real time.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of seeing things, so I get theater for this one.
Oh, yeah,
And
she's moving again.
she's holding a mask, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
With her arms up there. So what is behind the mask, Hilda? Participate, challenge, co-create, contend. But I think also with this, play, right? Be in the play, man.
Yeah.
Do
Or
it for
take time
everything.
to play. Take time to play.
Yeah. Take time to be
Yeah.
a kid again for $2 million.
That's right. You just ask Mr. What's his face. I can't think of what.
Mike Myers, but I can't
Mike
remember his
Myers, yeah.
name. Yeah.
Dr. Evil. Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
gosh,
great.
Sonia, you have held a big tarantula in your hand before.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god.
girl.
I I
Oh.
I save the spiders, but if there was a hairy spider, I would probably just run.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
hairy ones.
yeah, I pick
Ooh,
them up
yeah.
on something and take them outside, but the hairy
Yeah.
ones, yeah,
My
right?
daughter doesn't
Well,
like the
nope.
daddy long legs, and they're like the gentlest things there are, really, you know?
Yeah,
It's like no big deal, but if I saw one that was, you know what I can't handle is, and I love hamsters and stuff, but I hate having mice in my house. I
yeah,
hate it so much because I know I have to deal with it, and that's awful.
yeah. We
Don't
used
go
to
to
get them every once
Australia.
in a while. Right, oh,
Okay.
and yeah, don't go to
Mhm.
Australia then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, or
Um,
what's that other place? Costa Rica, I think gets a lot of big spiders.
oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah.
yeah. My son has a, what is it? It's a leopard gecko.
Oh, he does?
Uh-huh,
Oh.
and it's that big,
Uh-huh.
and
Yep.
she's been around I think she's like 20 something years old now. I guess they live
Wow.
forever, but you have to feed him crickets.
Oh,
So
it's
we have
crickets?
yeah, he
Okay.
gets
Yeah.
crickets delivered for him.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway,
Because what is it? Well, I guess it's snakes that they feed them, like live
right.
rats or mice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I would have popped for the tortoise for $300 instead of the $50.
I hear you.
Gecko.
Although the tortoise might live to be 300 years old.
They will,
You
but
know,
they're vegetarians. You just give them your
oh,
lettuce,
give them
you
some
know?
lettuce and stuff.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Uh,
Well, thank you so much for being here, Aley. I had so much fun. You
me
brightened
too.
my day. So we
Uh-huh.
got to talk about food and music and
Yeah.
June and Trump and everybody.
And Willow on Monday. I'm
And
gonna be
Willow
thinking
on
about you, girl.
Monday.
Gonna think
Yeah,
about you. Yeah.
yeah,
Any
yeah.
yeah. Thanks, Terry. I
Aw,
had a nice time. Thanks,
all right.
everybody.
Yeah, thank you for being here, everybody, and, particularly thank you, moderators. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
of course, Hilda, anytime. All
Okay.
right, everybody. We'll see y'all later. Oh, what are you doing later?
7 o'clock, I got the story cards with Val and Marina, which we absolutely love because we laugh most of the time. And tomorrow, I was supposed to go to the Mardi Gras party, but I forgot I'm administrating for Val. But in the
Oh.
morning, I do have Dr. Ann coming on and also Helen, and we're going to be talking about time slips and the Mandela effect.
Ooh, what time is that on?
It's at 9 o'clock here, so I guess that would be 11 your time in
Okay.
Central Time. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, and I've got Dr. Gail, Skywalking the Moon on at
Oh,
11,
cool.
so
Oh, you do.
I'll catch
Okay.
you on the replay.
All
Yeah.
right. You too. All
All
right.
right, everybody, have a great one.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Namaste.